The winter blues are here. You know, we don't get enough serotonin, whatever the hormones are. We get a little bit grumpy, we can be feeling melancholy, and you know, there's all these emotions that go on that make us feel a little bit, you know, less energetic. And what can happen is when we get these emotions triggered, you know, where we feel maybe a bit more lethargic, don't want to go outside, don't want to do anything, we have an energy slump, you know, and then that energy slump kind of impacts on the decisions that we make, because suddenly, you know, I just don't feel like it, you know, I can't be bothered, just switch on the TV, drink a glass of wine, all that stuff. And all the coping mechanisms like that, or the avoidance, or just the emotions themselves, can lead to frustration. And we can just start to feel a little bit, you know. So when that frustration arises, you know, it's really an opportunity to hold the intention to be conscious. And Eckhart Tolle talks about the pain body, and I'm sure a lot of you are aware of this. I think mostly in the New Earth, he talks about the pain body that needs to be fed every once in a while, you know, and it's almost like it's like a separate entity. It just kind of rears its head now and again, and it manifests as anger, frustration, impatience, judgment, you know, just losing it basically. And you know, when that happens, our vibrations lower, and then what we put out in front of us, what we put into the field energetically, is what comes back. So we want to be very guarded about what we're putting into the field. So how to overcome the winter blues? There's so many different things that I could talk about, but I'm kind of limited with time, so I'm just going to give you my top 5 tips. Without doubt, the top of all of them is the heart is gratitude. All right. Now, I don't mean gratitude like, oh, I'm just going to be grateful because then good things will come to me. So the top tip, the first thing, is the minute that you wake up, put your feet on the ground, place your hand on your heart and just say, thank you for this magnificent day. Thank you for this magnificent day. Unconditionally. Whatever happens today, thank you so much. I'm so grateful for that. So what you're doing is you're setting up the day to be positive. Try it out. I know the mind's going to come in and say, it doesn't work like that, it doesn't work for me, and there's all these excuses and da-da-da-da-da. Smile from the heart. Thank you for this magnificent day. Okay, first step. Second tip. The second tip is benevolence. Have you ever noticed how nice it feels to give and to do some act of kindness for other people? Do one thing, or even 2, or even 3. At least one thing every day where you show loving kindness towards another, or to the planet, or to an animal. Even if it's simply closing your eyes for a moment and feeling that person in your heart, and just saying, peace be unto you. I'm sending this person love. I'm sending this person forgiveness. Thank you so much for being my friend, for being my parent, for being here for me. Thank you so much for that act of kindness. Thank you so much for the gifts you gave me. Whatever it is that is alive in you, just take a moment to connect to the heart with loving kindness, with benevolence, an act of benevolence. The third thing, the third tip, laughter. I love laughing. I find myself just kind of laughing anyway, and I've got nothing really to laugh at. It's just, you know, it's just smiling from the heart. And laughter is a medicine. Apparently it's something that really ripples out in a very high vibey way. It's really nice, and you know this already. You know, when you get a room full of people laughing, it just melts all the differences, the prejudices, the tension. It's so healing. Find something to laugh at every day if you can, you know. Even if you just have something on YouTube that makes you giggle a little bit, you know. During the day, just go into the bathroom or take a comfort break or go outside, just watch something funny, it just makes you smile. Or just remember something, the funniest moment in your life, and just reflect on that. But encourage your system to have a laugh every day, okay? Find something funny. Okay, the fourth tip. The fourth tip is one of my favourite ones because it's so powerful and it's so important. And I just call it let it go. Let it go. Now remember at the start of this I was talking about, we get the winter blues and the emotions come up and then it kind of kicks off an energy slump and bad decisions, frustration, we judge ourselves and all that stuff. Let it go. Just let it go. When something comes up that's negative and it's kind of, okay, do I want to put this into the field? Yeah. Do I want to take responsibility for basically dumping my shit in the river of consciousness? Yeah, there you go, river of consciousness. Have some frustration. There you go, have some anger. It's like, and you just cloud up the river. Do you want to do that? Okay, it's just a metaphor, maybe. But look at what you're putting into the atmosphere around you and make a decision. Is this something that I want to be responsible for? And if not, let it go. How do you let it go? It's very simple. You just take a breath, let it go, and put your focus on a compelling future. Like your goals, the plans that you set, whatever it is, just let it go. Another tip number 5. Tip number 5 is do something new, do something fresh. And we know this already, but it's a little reminder. Take a different route home from work. Go out for a walk in a different place. Just drive into the country, do something crazy. Play some music in the car park and just dance with a friend. Whatever. Make somebody laugh. Light somebody up. Just be out of the box. Okay, remember in the manifestation course, be out of the box. Do something out of the box. Do something new. And it just challenges the mind to kind of spark up a little bit, and it can be a lot of fun. Don't do something new like rob a bank or something like that. Do something new that's creative, productive, and brings a smile to your heart. Okay, so that's it. If you've got any ideas, what do you do in the winter blues? I mean, okay, drinking, smoking drugs and watching TV is not going to raise your consciousness, so don't put that in the comments below. Just put in the chat, share something. What do you do? What are your ideas? What inspirations would you like to share that's going to help people overcome the winter blues? All right. I made it through less than 10 minutes. Gonna go now. Namaste, Gaso, so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful week. Take care. Lots of love.